Hello everyone, it's December and I felt like some Danmaku and also taking a break from the current dungeon crawling after beating the main game and oh well. The volume a bit high. It's fine, the music's good. Anyway. Okay, controller is working. We have extra start, we have practice start. Yeah, this lets you practice stages, not spell cards. That was one nice thing in, I think it was Imperishable Night. Anyway. Yeah, this is Airfallon. I'm playing Touhou 10, Mountain of Faith. It's going to demo mode pretty easily. Let's get started. So, per what I've decided are the standard rules, normal difficulty, Reimu homing mode, and we'll see how far I can get, probably using continues, and then after that, if I feel like doing some more, I'll pick a different character and see how that goes. Yeah, this game we have two playable characters. There is Reimu, as always, and there is Marisa, as almost always. We don't have the selection of characters we've had in some of the previous games, but each of them does get 3 different shot types. So for Marisa, you have the high firepower type, is Spread Star, with her options being Trace and Fixed. We got the Piercing type with the Illusion lasers, and the options are, and that just says Close By. And we've got the Magician equipment, which is the Cold Inferno, Front and Absolute position for options. Yeah, they've changed the way the power works in this game. Previously, as you get your power up from 0 to 128, your shootingness improves gradually, depending on your shot type. Here you get little satellites that are typically called options. For whatever reason, that's the standard name for them in shoot-'em-up games. And you'll get different options depending on your shot type, and they'll have different positions depending on them also. So Reimu's basic loadout here with the homing amulet, they're just in front of her. This is like forward focused fire. This is the seal evil needles basically. These also have these have a behind placement, these have an in front placement, and this one with the sealing equipment, the Yokai Buster, has left and right and focus placement. Anyway, we do homing for this. We have the item get borderline. If you go above that line, then anything on screen just zoops straight to you. And yeah, in previous games when that existed at all, you typically needed to be at full power for it to work. Not the case anymore. Okay, now that we have options, the homing is starting to appear. Your main shot still just goes straight in front of you, but you also get that auxiliary fire that's going off to the sides. And the main gimmick with this game is what they call Faith. You can see in addition to the standard red power items and blue point items, we're also getting green faith items. Those will increase your faith level, which is shown at the bottom left. And that affects how much point items are worth. It also affects how much capturing enemy spell cards is worth. Okay, we're up to 4 power. This is as high as our power gets. Excuse me, I have a bit of a cold. We can get power up to 5, but that does not increase our actual firepower any further. You'll also notice on the side there is nothing for bombs, just score, player, which is how many lives you have, and your power. That's because in this game, when you use a bomb, you subtract 1 from power. If you don't have at least 1 power, you can't use bombs at all. Anyway, Reimu is talking. Something smells tasty. We have someone approaching who looks disgruntled. I'm not even bothering to try to read it. Basically, the gist of this game is something faith. We're going up Mountain of Faith for reasons. And basically all of our bosses are gods. Although this is gods in the Shinto sense, this isn't like an omnipotent, all-powerful, all-knowing, all-present, whatever. They're more like nature spirits in Western mythology. They'll have great power in whatever their domain is, but outside of that, not particularly impressive. Alright, get a spell card. We've got lasers. They're not curvy lasers yet. I hate curving lasers. I don't remember if they're introduced in this game or not, but I do hate curving lasers. But yeah, first stage, first boss, not particularly difficult. Anyway, Reimu's talking about how that's not a particularly powerful god, and wondering if the god of her shrine is similarly impotent. Kind of think of it, what even is the god of Reimu's shrine? I don't think that's really addressed in canon. I think there's been some fan speculation that maybe the god of the Hakare shrine is Yukari. Anyway, if you're trying to get high scores, apparently part of that is faith management, because you'll see there's a little meter under your faith, and when you are not actively hitting things, basically, that will drain. Collecting stuff will refill it. And when the meter is fully drained, you gradually lose faith. This is a good streaming spot. You can see everything is aimed at you, so if you just go beside little by little, you'll avoid it all. Aesthetically, this is one of my favorite characters. Kind of slip up in here. Yeah, in this game, when you're focused, it will change the position and often the behavior of your options. So with homing Reimu, they just kind of squeeze in closer to her. But they're homing anyway, so it doesn't really affect how they act. With some of the other shot types, it has a substantial effect. Like I think one of Marisa's, her options kind of trail along behind her, following in her path. And when you go into focus mode, they freeze in place relative to her, instead of tracing her path. But for now, we're just shooting down fairies, we're collecting point items and such. While you're in boss dialogue, the faith meter freezes. Here she is. She thought she drove us away. Not so much. Yeah, Hina... Kageyama? Yeah, she has that neat hair, she has that neat ribbon. She's constantly spinning around, although you can only see that in the sprite work, not in the character art. It would be neat if her stand-up image were also spinning, but that's a bit much to ask. Yokai are my enemies, you are a yokai. So. Yeah, Reimu can be awfully violent at times. Anyway, the gist with her is she's trying to drive us away from the mountain because it's not safe. Well-intentioned, but you're not going to stop Reimu or Rosa like that. Right, now we've got layers of amulets. Pretty easy non-spell. Misfortune's Wheel? Yeah, Misfortune's Wheel. Yeah, I think she was a god of misfortune. Alright, that was easy enough. Yeah, let's just show off a bomb. That's your bomb. Same bomb for every character, too. Anyway, that helped make it clear things out before it got so chaotic. I forfeited the spell card bonus for that, but yeah. But yeah, I find that spell card pretty neat because it starts out very simple and predictable, and then it starts getting really chaotic as it goes on. if you space out your faith item if you space out your item collection there, faith loss is minimized. The fairies are mostly coming in 2 columns here, so stay beneath one, let the homing shots take care of the other. Yeah, and when you're at full power, what would normally be power items become little faith items. So, good for your score. Yeah, and although going above the line to collect things will make things home towards you, and being above the lines also makes them worth the full amount, if you come back below the line before you actually collect them, you don't get the maximum value. And here's a Kappa with a cucumber. And she's gone. Nidori is another one of those interesting characters. Technological person in a fantasy realm. Yeah, here I found the best way to handle those is to get above the crossing blue ones. Good streaming opportunity. Extend. Yeah, I think you get a 1-up just for beating her in the middle of the stage. But I also got 1 for points, so 2 lives. Yeah, I need to remember bombs are there too, because one of my biggest... not weaknesses, that's not quite the right word, but one of the biggest things I have that fouls me up with playing Touhou games is I'm too reluctant to bomb, and end up just wasting lives instead of using up bombs and saving the lives. Although in this game, with the way that your power is tied to your bombs, it makes me even more reluctant to bomb, because using bombs means you lose firepower. There she is. Come up to grab the stuff while the dialogue is going on. Anyway, she's saying they're talking about how she's getting in the way, and Nidori's saying, I don't even know what you're trying to do. Yeah, pretty simple non-spell there. Dodge back and forth. And here you can stream the large bullets while you dodge between the smaller ones. It looks chaotic, but it's not that difficult. Yeah, the gold outline point items are worth the same value no matter how high on the screen you collect them, whereas the normal ones are worth more when you're higher up and therefore in more danger. Yeah, here these kind of circle around awkwardly. Yeah, I never like the things that kind of circle. It makes them feel more unpredictable. Which is the point, I'm sure. Yeah, apparently for scoring, you're also recommended to sometimes bomb on non-spells just to get extra points from clearing them out, because the bomb will erase the shots and turn them into points. Yeah, I'm bad at predicting where the lasers for this will land. More talking, which I'm barely even reading. Yeah, the waterfall stage. This one is neat. Got fairies popping out from inside the waterfall. That was maybe not the best way to handle that, but I survived. And here it's just spamming. Right here we're getting streamable shots. Dodge back and forth into the falling stuff. The shots themselves have a very waterfall feel to them. Yeah, we're already back up to max power. Fairies are spamming again. And here's the mid-boss. I don't like this pattern, so let's just bomb it. felt endangered there, so bomb. And another one. This is just a huge mess. And I don't know how I survived that. Yeah, you can hear the noises from the grays as the bot shots go nearby. I want that power, so we'll go up there. Alright, we're getting aim shots now, so streaming. Which streaming, in case you're not familiar with shoot 'em up stuff, is when you just kind of wait for the shots to get near you and then you slide a little bit to the side. Yeah, missing a whole bunch of stuff there. Actually, I think if you don't shoot, these don't shoot either. No, I'm thinking of something else. Some enemies don't shoot you unless you shoot them first. But this was not one of those. And here's Aya Shamimaru, the reporter Tengu. That little fan. One of several characters who is known for being very fast. And here's circles of bullets. It's kind of neat. Yeah, it starts out very orderly and then it gets chaotic as it falls towards you. I'm just focusing on dodging. Let the homing shots take care of the offense. And unlike in some previous Touhous, you do not clear the screen of shots when you get to full power. That was very orderly at first, and again, when it starts breaking up, they scatter awkwardly. Oop, death bomb. I think there was something about a death bomb where you don't get a penalty that you would for normal bombing. Probably something to do with the faith value, I forget. Yeah, here's her being fast and just... yeah. Some characters are very speedy. Can you even hit her? I guess so. Yeah, here you need to dodge back and forth between these, and I did not get lucky there. Oh well. Lost the spell card bonus anyway, let's just bomb to make it less trouble. Now, apparently she barely fought seriously, but stronger than I expected. Yeah, you might be able to beat that annoying god. Troublesome, problematic, whatever. Everybody's like, show me the way. But yeah, there's a shrine on top of the mountain. Seems like kind of an awkward place. I think Reimu remarked on that. Seizan Kazeka. Wind blows on Spirit Mountain. Try to stand where one fairy or the other to focus fire as much as possible with Reimu. In other Reimu loadouts do focus fire better, but homing Reimu, you just got the stream in front of you, and then the other shots go wherever they feel like. This is awfully pretty if I could just pay attention to it instead of trying to dodge it. And here's Sanae. She ends up being kind of the Luigi to Reimu's Mario. They even have the right color scheme for it. the other Shrine Maiden from the outside world. Yeah, I think that's explained in this game, but I forget what exactly the gist of that was. Something about their shrine being from the outside world, and then they moved it here because there's more faith available. Oh, one up anyway. We'll certainly take that. Yeah, we've got a mix of aimed and unaimed shots. And again here, got the vertical and horizontal kunai along with, I think, the barred shots are aimed. Probably shouldn't have collected this quite that quickly, but it works out okay. So yeah, so nice. She's got the snake in her hair, she got the frog in her hair. She has a simpler version of the Gohei. But yeah, her shrine has two gods. One of them is the snake god, the other one's a frog god, so snake frog. And we'll be meeting at least one of them, assuming I don't game over before the end of stage 6, which seems unlikely at this point. The second one only shows up in the extra mode though, which I guess I'll give a shot because it's already unlocked. Yeah. Cut that too close. Yeah, also, Sanae's attacks are very star-based. Somehow I didn't see the aim shot coming right at me. Getting distracted by all the pretty layout colors and lasers. And I think I just ran out of a laser. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also pretty sure going to focus mode where you move slower and have the more focused fire increases your pickup range. Yeah, this is basically just streaming. Not too difficult as spell cards go. Unless you do something like that. Oh well. Alright, we're at full power. I should use bombs, that's what they're for. The stars, they scatter into component pieces. That could have gone more smoothly, but we're alive. Yeah, and spell cards don't necessarily drop power, so you can't necessarily replenish your bombs if you use them. And because you can't replenish your bombs, you can't replenish your power either, which means you're handicapped for the rest of the battle. There's talking, I don't feel like reading it. Let's just go. Just dramatic final stage music. That looks more chaotic than it is when you dodge around like that, because most of that is just aimed at you, so if you're moving around, the aiming gets chaotic. That was probably not a good idea, but I survived. Yeah, bombs are annoyingly generic. I like them having some character, which they just don't in this game. Alright, 4.95 power. That's not quite maximum, but it is maximum firepower. Arrived at the lake. Should be here. Unpleasant feeling of this place. Come on out. And here's Kaneko. Who are you who calls me? It's I'm not sure what that kanji is, but some kind of Miko. What does she want? Awfully frank. There's that patented smirk. Anyway, Kaneko's gathering faith or whatever. Let's shoot her. That's how Reimu solves all of our problems. Alright. Do we even have continues, or...? Yes, we do. I think it's from the beginning of the stage. Yep. I think that's new. I'm pretty sure previous Touhou games, if you continue, you just start from where you were, a bunch of power pops out, and you get your full power back. But not in this one. You start from the beginning of the stage. Right, full power. Yeah, depending on how this goes and how I'm feeling, I might not necessarily end up actually beating her. But I do want to at least give it a fair try. Right, full power. It's a pretty background. Is there a skip button? Yeah, there it is. It's not like I'm actually reading the dialogue anyway. Yeah, that lets you breeze through that. Alright, so here we got those lasers, and we've also got the aim shots, so kind of cutting out... Yeah, I moved too early. They're significantly restricting where you can move. Conceptually it's simple, but in practice it can be kind of a mess. Alright, we've got stream shots, we've got not streamy shots. Did not handle that terribly well. Yeah, this one is just weird. You got big shots and then they get near you and they turn small, and I think that's really all there is to it. Just look for the gaps and... yeah. Pretty trivial. Here we got the stuff coming down, but we've also got the stuff bouncing off the walls. Or maybe they're coming out of the walls in the first place. Ah, knives. Not even gonna risk it. Knives always feel like they have the weirdest hitbox. Here she's going invincible. And that's streaming. That's just spam. Yeah, that's just another streaming attack. That one's mostly streaming, but you also have to watch out for the purple knives. But really not much to it. This feels worse than it is. And it's taking forever because Reimu's fairly poor firepower and I hit a knife. Yeah, Kaneko's kind of cheating there. Being invincible for half the attack does not make the quick or easy. Right, yeah, these are aimed. Yeah, kind of think if there is no graze counter. There's obviously is grazing. I can hear this grazing sound effect. But... alright, bonus failed, but we're getting through. pretty sure this is towards the end of the fight. Yeah, we're getting tiny bombs now, which means I think we're on the last spell card. And the thing with amulets is they're smaller than they look, so there is actually space between these to dodge between if you're properly positioned. Yeah, and you can't hit her during the bomb, and bleh. Out of lives. Yeah. Let's just go an extra for the heck of it. This is not going to go well. And for variety, let's do Marisa. Yeah, I've beaten the game with illusion lasers, so that's what we've got. We start at full power. We focus, they kind of squeeze in. Not much different for focused and not focused for this shot type. Here we just kind of circle around the screen. Yeah, bomb, I think, is smaller for Marisa, but it's the same bomb, no matter which shot type you have. Wait, wasn't there a glitch with, I'm not sure if it was this game, but one of them there's a glitch with Marisa and 3 power, and the center laser doing more damage than it should. I think it probably is this one, and that's probably how I beat it on Illusion Race and Marisa. But yeah, same bomb, just smaller. I miss Master Spark. This you just keep dodging around in circles. Not particularly interesting, but it works. Here's Kaneko. She is back as the mid-boss on Extra. I do want to get to the actual Extra boss. Yeah, that's doing absurd amounts of damage. Yeah, this is definitely the one where it's squished. Just burns right through her health like it's not even there. And the music's quite nice. Thought I could dodge that, but nope. Oh, there's a pipe. That always helps. Surprisingly large gaps in that. And here's Suiko with her funny-looking frog hat. That frog's all over her outfit. It's pretty detailed for this game. Yeah, we don't normally get a lot of detail in the character art, the official character art anyway, but Suiko looks like she's had a little more attention paid to that. Anyway. And now the music gets chaotic. Imagine actually playing this on a piano. We got a death bomb off. Yeah, this you want to misdirect the main wave and then hide behind getting the opening and the lasers, but not doing a very good job of that. not back up to 3 power, which means I don't have the turbo laser. That was relatively simple. Here we got reflecting lasers, and not sure what you're supposed to do there, really. Kind of squeeze up and then back down. But we've got turbo laser again, so burning through her health. Yep. Extra bosses tend to be immune to damage when you're... Oh, that reflects off the bottom. Not sure I've actually gotten this far before. But yeah, extra bosses and final bosses tend to be immune to damage while you're bombing. But yeah, this squish laser is just melting her health. But there are limits to what you can do with that. Okay, as you can tell, I'm not the greatest at this, but that was fun. So. Put some random chunk in there. Yeah, and this doesn't have the spell card practice, so it doesn't going to tell me how much I've gotten of that. Maybe in player data? Yeah, it does show that. The spell cards captured. That was on Illusion Laser, Marisa. Extra stage. Yes, it looks like Hanako has 3 spell cards, maybe, and then... Alright, so there's 4 more spell cards I've never seen out of Suaka, which is typical for an extra stage boss. They just keep going and going and going. Yeah, I've had the feeling before, extra isn't even necessarily more difficult as such than Lunatic, but it is a marathon. Anyway, for this week, this has been Airphone playing some Touhou. We're doing Mountain of Faith. Your next week will continue with the next game, which I think was Subterranean Animism. I'd need to check, but that sounds right. Where we do get more distinctiveness to the characters and their bombs again, so that's fun. But for now, enjoy your weekend.